Hi, so today we're going to talk about, do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to implement and pursue CMMI and the maturity levels or capability levels? Do you have what it takes to see the benefits of Agile? Well, sometimes it's easier to see whether or not you have what it takes by asking whether or not you've got what it doesn't have, or what things that might exist that will definitely prevent you from getting the benefits of Agile or from pursuing or attaining the benefits of a CMMI rating. So let's look at it this way. Everybody in the entire organization really must understand what's going on. Everyone that's affected by the product development process, by project governance, the customers, the users, anyone who's part of development needs to really understand what improvements or changes were going to be impacting them. They might have something beneficial to contribute. They must be involved, and everybody must be okay with discussing with them the kind of things that are going to take place. If you have a culture or an organization that refuses to look beyond the development group or beyond projects or outside of their own office, you don't have what it takes. But I'm going to look at the executives mostly for the rest of this discussion. If you have executives who say, we want maturity level 3 by next year or some date, well, whether that's reasonable or not is really the question. If they don't bother to understand what that requires, or what does that actually mean, or what their role is going to be and how it might change, you don't have what it takes. If you have an executive that says, we want to be more agile, but then they don't give the team the ability to self-organize, to determine how they're going to work, when they're going to work, and the environment and their office space, for example. They just want to be more agile. Just do whatever it takes to come in faster and cheaper, but don't change anything. Well, you don't have what it takes. If you have an executive who doesn't care what the impact is going to be of a drastic change on the developer productivity, and they don't actually want to take the time to understand that changes take time, to do them well requires that you think through what it is that you want to do before you try to go do it, you don't have what it takes. If you have an executive who believes that everyone else needs to change but them, or someone who believes that if they hire an outside consultant, all the work is done. There's nothing for us to do. The consultant will solve everything as long as they don't get in the way, or even if they do get in the way, it's the consultant who will make it happen. We don't have to do the hard work. You don't have what it takes. To get the benefit of Agile, to see any results that are worth having from CMMI requires honesty, a learning organization, transparency of operations, transparency of leadership, respect, up and down, left and right, support from the leaders, from each other, from the users, from subordinates, from superiors. Everybody must support each other in getting forward, getting value of the product and the process. It requires trust. It requires patience. And foremost, it requires a culture and a commitment to excellence, because anything short of that will be a waste of money and a waste of time and will be dreadfully disrespectful. I hope you have what it takes. Get in touch if you need some help figuring it out. Good luck again.